about removing the mask, right? The effects of the revelation of God is to remove all things that are hindering us, all things that are hiding in our hearts. So let's listen in on these three women. We have Rahab, we have Esther, Queen Esther, and we have the woman at the well. Let's listen in on what they have to say. A message to us.
Okay.
Well, ladies, we decided to join you today. So glad. We too have our own table. We are going to tell you a little bit about our story. It spans over 1,300 years. Just watch what God does. I remember the day I was in my house. You know, my house. I'm a lady of the night. Well, maybe lady is just a little bit loose. But nevertheless, I'm a lady. My house is right on the wall of Jericho. A lot of men come by. Let's just say they know me well. And I mean well. That day, 2 men came in, but I didn't recognize those men. I had heard that the Israelites were coming in to spy. I think those were the spies. I could have disclosed them, but I kept quiet. The king of Jericho sent men looking for them. Have you seen the 2 men? Before long, I found myself saying nothing. They were here, but they left. Quickly, if you go ahead, before the gate closes, you might catch them. Sure enough, they left. And the gate closed. I went upstairs to the men that had visited. Yes, they were spies. They told me to be quiet, to keep their secret. Keep their secret? I keep no one's secret. But I decided to take them at their word. See, I had discovered, because the fear of God had fallen on all my people, I decided that perhaps I should take a chance. Theirs is the God of heaven and the God of earth. He's not like any other God.
Amen. Amen.
So we began to dialogue. He says, if you keep quiet, I will keep your secret and I will spare your life. Well, if you're going to spare my life, then please spare my mother and my fathers and my sisters and brothers. They said, your word and our word. We made an agreement. An agreement with Rahab. Who knew? They said soon they would have to leave and I would have to have a sign. So I took my rope and I threw it out the window and the men began to go down. No sooner did their feet hit the ground, my ribbon, my scarlet ribbon was on the top for all to see. That's my agreement. Yes, please, spare my life. It wasn't long before I heard them. It was a march. It was a shout. It was the trumpets. What they said was coming to pass. They were coming to annihilate my people in Jericho. But I had an agreement. I was hoping that they would keep it. Sure enough, you hear the sound. The walls are coming down. They're coming down. My house on the wall, miraculously, is the only one that is spared. They came and they took my people. Everyone else was annihilated. It was a bloodshed. My family, Rahab's family, was spared. I like to say that it ended there. Who would want Rahab? Some men wanted me, but not like that. Do you know I got married? Yes, I did. A man named Salmon married me. Yes. I had a son. His name was Boaz. Rahab has a son named Boaz. And I got to see my grandchildren. Yes, I did. My grandchildren, also my lineage. Obed. Yes, my grandbaby. I like to say that it ended there. But Obed also had a son. His name is Jesse. And Jesse had a son. And his name was David. Oh, no, no, not just any David. King David. I'm in the line of royalty. In the line of Messiah. Esther, I am royalty just like you.
Well, you speak of royalty.
Yes.
I come from royalty as well. I wasn't always royalty. I was born a humble Jew. I was a young orphan when my cousin Mordecai raised me. He was a man of faith. He was like a father to me. As time went on, I was put in a harem.
A harem girl.
King Xerxes' eunuch took me by force.
Oh.
I was to compete to become queen.
Oh.
Yes. Well, Queen Vashti was banished. She disobeyed the king. So, while I was being prepared with oil treatments and perfume treatments.
No wonder your skin looks so good.
I always remembered what my Mordecai said. He told me, do not tell them you're Jewish.
Oh.
Do not tell them you're Jewish. I can't believe it. You know what happened?
What happened?
I was chosen.
You were chosen. Esther.
King Xerxes was everything I dreamt a husband would be. Not long after, I saw less of my king. Mordecai and Haman. Haman was King Xerxes' right-hand man. Were in conflict. And Haman abused his position. Things escalated because he abused his power. And he wanted Mordecai and our people annihilated. Mordecai sent word to me. I must go to the king at once and plead for our people. But you know what that meant? That meant I would have to reveal who I was. What would he say? Would he still want me? Will he banish me? Will he kill me?